Planet is also remarkable in that it's one of the first films to depict humans traveling in a starship of their own creation. Aliens aren't steering this flying saucer. It's also the first film set entirely in another world, far from the planet Earth, a plot point that we take for granted today. Greetings, fellow movie lovers. I'm Robert Osborne, host of Turner Classic Movies, here to share some insights into a few of Hollywood's most classic films. Swashbuckling, treasure hunting, daring do. Audiences have always had an insatiable appetite for adventure, and Hollywood has always delivered, giving us a chance to live vicariously through the travels, battles, conquests, and feats of bravery that thrill and astonish. Whether the goal is fortune and glory, robbing the rich to give to the poor, or the pursuit of ancient secrets, our greatest movie heroes keep us on the edge of our seats with their amazing exploits. When it comes to chivalry and courage, though few actors can compare to the charismatic Errol Flynn.
The cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CB. We are rolling. Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Scott, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain. Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
I love this song. Wallets, Persians, though. Doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
Journey local military school. The first time I see him. Journey, trouble pushing. Open up and heavy.
I love gangster. Sorry. He's got a point. Hate it when people talk during the movie.
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Go right ahead if that's what you're inclined to do. A long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
It makes some of the greatest westerns of all time. Someone's robbing the bank? Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Hold it right there.
Reach for the sky. You're under arrest. Oh, nothing doing, old man.
think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
Nothing to it! Nobody's sticking my neck in the noose!
That'll be there. Hold on to your horse. Little horses. Settle up and ride. Yeah, get in.
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from Georges Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes. Option to override detonation expires T-minus 5 minutes.
You look back. Turn it again.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. I'm here for the snakes.
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
I reckon it's time to take a break. Nothing more than another monster. It's a lot more than this. It's going to don't need more brains. Move up, fixing that tree. This is a long really full of there.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Don't, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
A twist ending. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Both audiences and filmmakers demonstrated an early interest in the macabre, although the term horror wasn't used to describe a film genre until the 1930s. Wow, it's really in the jungle out there.
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who swung through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors throughout the years. Let's have a round of applause for Zippy, Harry, Dinky, Jigs, and the rest. You know, the jungle is a perfect setting for great adventure movies. Think about the opening to Raiders of the Lost Ark, where intrepid archaeologist Indiana Jones breaks the thing to steal the golden idol. Or how about the spooky battlefield, where Arnold Schwarzenegger battles the Predator. Johnny Weissmuller helped pave the way for this fine tingling genre with his portrayal as Tarzan.
Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't make any part of it. Hilda, I'm not good at being noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, is the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt promised to add additional music sequences sometime in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish, you have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops the house on you too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
How the hell do we get out of here? What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Boy, I think of that. Sing along, folks. You know the way.
From all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need dialogue. We had faces.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step in time! I feel the need for a spin.
I'll be back.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.
Shut up.
Force will be with you always.
We'll make us an offer, Captain.
I want to be alone. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Good morning, Vietnam!
He's looking at you, kid.
Movies, the stuff that dreams are made of. I hope you've enjoyed our ultimate celebration of classic movies. And remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the Great Movie Ride. Now, please remain seated until the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Then gather your belongings and take small children by the hand. When these doors open, rise dramatically to your feet and make a grand exit directly towards the rear of your vehicle. Oh, one more thing. When I yell action, don't forget the thunderous applause. Okay, places everyone, and action! Thank you. Have a wonderful day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. On behalf of all of us, see you at the movies. Goodbye, everyone.